Wow, look at that sunset over there. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so good morning, everybody. I decided to stay another day at Virginia's here, so I'm putting together the video right now that I made yesterday at that clay museum. Well, it's going to be the clay museum. It turned out to be so awesome in there. Basically, this is an old 5 and 10 store. I didn't know what to expect at all when I went in. Like I said, the lady had told me it was going to be an open house, but I didn't really know what to expect. So I got there, and I mean, the place was pretty much packed. There was a lot of people there. They were actually having a presentation. They had that radio van out front, and you've probably already seen the video of my little interview there. That was totally unexpected. A lot of the people knew who I was as soon as I stepped in there, so it was really kind of an awkward thing to be in. And the next thing I know, I'm being pulled outside to do an interview on the radio, and I think I handled it pretty good for doing it on the spot. But after that, I got to go in. Everybody kind of dispersed after the initial presentation, and I was able to film some of the clay things that were in there, representing the museum that's going to be moving into that spot. Everything that I filmed after that was so amazing because it was just this enormous, empty, abandoned space in this building that used to be a 5 and 10. It used to be called H.L. Green's. But you'll see where I'm kind of trying to figure out what it was through this exploration, because I didn't know what it was. I knew it was a 5 and 10, but that's all I knew. And I didn't think I was going to get to go upstairs, and I got to go upstairs. I found some awesome stuff up there, and it was just, the whole thing was just incredible. So I'm working on that right now, but working on my laptop, everything takes so much more time than when I'm at home editing because my laptop's just not as fast. So that is coming along, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it as soon as I can get it done. And hopefully that will be this evening, which to you guys was yesterday. And I did want to say that to anybody who is new to this morning show, if you're sitting there thinking, what is this guy talking about? He's just sitting here talking. That's exactly what the morning show is. It's just a way for me to say good morning to you guys and kind of have a personal conversation with you, touch base and kind of just let you know what's on my mind, what I'm thinking about. Sometimes I have really stupid dreams I talk about and, things like that. Basically just wake up in the morning, I usually have coffee, say good morning to you guys, and then I talk for about 5 minutes, and that's about it. So if you were wondering, is this guy just going to talk the whole time? Yeah, I'm going to talk the whole time. This is what it is. Just kind of my way of having a more personal relationship with viewers. So yeah, I am obviously filming this in the evening, being that we just looked at the sunset. And it's so nice out here this evening. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It just feels perfect. And amazingly, the dogs are not out barking behind me. They'll probably come out now. But this would actually be the perfect night to be going to the drive-in theater. I've been thinking about that recently, and I know that my son and his girlfriend went last night. They saw Deadpool 2, which is what I've been wanting to see, but I won't take the time to go see that yet. I need to feel like I earned it. I need to feel like I got as much work done as I need to get done before I will allow myself to do something like that. So hopefully that'll be coming. But this is a nice, relaxing time, just chilling out on the porch here for a little bit and talking to you guys. I don't know how many of you watched the royal wedding, but from what I understand, it was $48 million. Is that not crazy? I mean, I will be the first one to say that if you earn your $48 million, you have every right to spend it on whatever you want to spend it on. But I just could never do that. Knowing all the people in the world who could use help, and I'm not talking about the lazy slobs. I'm horrible. But no, I'm not talking about the scumbags and the lazy slobs who just don't want to work and they want to, sit around and collect government assistance and that. That's not the kind of people I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who honestly are trying to make it and they're going through a rough time and some of these homeless people and things like that. People who could actually use the money. And like I'll be in a grocery store and I'll overhear people talking, their kids asking for certain things and they're their mom or dad has to say no because they don't have enough money, and they're sitting there, you know, using their calculator while they're shopping. And I've been through it a million times myself. And if I had the kind of money to do it, I would be dropping hundreds in people's carts. I would totally go up and I would like hand the cashier my credit card, and I would just sit back on the bench and I'd say, hey, when this person gets up here, swipe my card and pay for their stuff. That's just the kind of person I am. I could not spend $48 million on a wedding. But to each his own. So, I don't know. That was the other thing I had on my mind today. Just that video I made, which I can't wait for you guys to see, and the very, very expensive royal wedding. Which, in case you guys didn't know, his name is Henry, not Harry. Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward. Let's make this world a better place. My nose itches. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.